Hola chicos, bienvenidos a la clase de español in video format. Tonight we are taking notes on a verb called estar, and you should recognize right away that it is a verb because it ends in AR. So we're going to learn all about how to use this verb and how to conjugate it. You will probably need your 3-column notes on school vocabulary. So to start off, estar means to be. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, ser also means to be, which is the first verb that we learned. Ser you use for sentences like yo soy de Illinois, I am from Illinois. Estar is used differently and you'll find out how. So your first 2 blanks on your guided notes should be estar means to be, but it's different from ser, the first verb that we learned. Estar is for temporary things. That's the difference. Estar is for temporary things like your feelings and your location. Temporary stuff. So your emotions or feelings and your location. The reason those things are temporary is because they change all the time. For example, emotions. Right now, I'm sad because I miss my students at Harder Middle School. But tomorrow morning, I'll be happy because I can see my students, right? Those things change all the time. Also, your location changes. Like right now, I'm at home, but in a couple of hours, I'll be at school or I'll be at the grocery store. Things like that change all the time. So, how is it conjugated? Like I said, it ends in AR, so you could actually try to conjugate it right now. You know, to conjugate a verb, you need to cut off the ending and add your new endings. O, as, a, amos, ais, and an. So I'd like you to try that right now in the boxes on your note sheet. Cut off your ending and add the new endings. So please pause here and try to conjugate it on your own. So you probably got something like this. Esto, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. That's pretty good. That's how you conjugate an AR verb. However, Spanish is crazy, and this is a difficult verb. So, sorry about that. So, Spanish is crazy, and this is a difficult verb. It is an irregular verb. That is your next blank. It says, however, this is an irregular verb. For 2 reasons. 1, you need to add a Y to your yo form. And 2, you need to add accent marks. Those are the 2 reasons this is an irregular verb. It does not follow the rules, basically. It doesn't always follow the rules of cut off endings, add new endings. You need to do special things. So, here are the correct conjugations. You see, it's not yo esto, it's yo estoy. Also, your other conjugations are the same. We just added accent marks. So our final conjugations should be yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted está, nosotros estamos, vosotros estáis, ellos, ellas, ustedes están. So if we look at this chart, we can figure out what these words mean just as little fragments. For example, yo estoy, I am. Tú estás, you are. Nosotros estamos, we are. So remember, you are going to use this verb to talk about how you feel and to talk about where you are. So let's try a few. Use your 3-column note sheet, and the words for emotions or feelings start at number 33. Or if you don't have that, you could look in your textbook on page 129. So I'd like you to try these sentences. I am busy, we are nervous, you are angry, they are happy or content. So pause it here and give it a try, and we will go over the answers tomorrow. So basically you are pairing up your verb and your emotion word. So we'll check those tomorrow. So let's take a step back. Like I said in the beginning of the video, estar is different from ser. So now that you know a little bit more about estar, let's make a quick Venn diagram and talk about the differences and similarities between ser and estar. So, your Venn diagram obviously should have something in the middle for what they have in common. And you can probably tell me right away what they have in common. They both mean to be, but there are some differences. So, in the middle, I have my similarities. They both mean to be. Also, they are both irregular verbs. They don't follow the rules. So think about how it's not esto, it's estoy. It's not so, it's soy. They don't follow the rules. Let's look at the left column for ser. Ser is used for permanent things. Permanent things are things like your origin, your gender, and your ethnicity. So, origin. That means basically where you are from. For example, I was born in Wisconsin. That's permanent. I can't change that. So it's permanent. Yo soy de Wisconsin. Gender. Yes, sometimes people change it, but the majority of people keep it the same. So gender, we would say yo soy mujer. I am a woman. Or tú eres chico. You are a boy. Then ethnicity. Unless you're Michael Jackson, this is probably going to stay the same. So your ethnicity is like your race or your religion, things like that. Estar on the right is temporary, and we mentioned that earlier in the video. Estar is used for temporary things, things that change a lot. Mostly how you feel and where you are. So your feelings, your emotions. Right now I'm sad. Tomorrow morning I'll be happy. Where I am. Right now I'm at home. Tomorrow I'll be at school. These things change very frequently. In order to remember when you should use estar, there's a little rhyme that people use. For how you feel and where you are, always use the verb estar. So, tomorrow we'll check those 4 sentences using estar, and if you need to go back and watch this video or pause it anywhere to copy things down, please do so. And hasta mañana. Excellent work. Adios.